Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm still working on my Sleeping Beauty by Mirabilia and I still need to do the border, but I finished the roses. So I'm just gonna go back and finish the border before moving on to the next cluster of roses. And someone asked me what this fabric is, and I kept the tag in my box here. So it's by Color and Cotton and it's called Camelot, and it's a 40 count fabric. I'm not sure if she has this colorway in her shop because I got mine in one of the fabric of the months. So yeah, I have these boxes for a couple of the bigger projects. So one for this project, Sleeping Beauty, and then I have one for Blue Moon Angel, I think. But I think I need one for Firefly Fairies by Lavender Lace, but I don't think I have an extra box. So yeah, I just keep everything in here, including this tag, which I'm trying to put this back in. So yeah, I think I'm gonna work on Sleeping Beauty until end of this week and then move on to Blue Moon Angel. And I also stitched a little bit on Merry Christmas Santa, so like his belt here and the tree in the background. And I think I'll start his red suit tonight. So this is really fun to work on, and it's especially nice to work on this after working on Sleeping Beauty. So that's all I have for this one. And for knitting, I actually worked on this last night before bed while I was finishing listening to an audiobook. I only had an hour left on Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I worked on this until I finished the book. The book was really good. I'll have the cover here on the screen, but yeah, I really like the book. So I'm on the second ball of yarn for this one, and this is going really well, and it's really fun to knit. So yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with this new hobby. And I have my mom's new scarf here. And she started her second skein with this mint alpaca yarn. And this yarn is already really pretty with the different colors in it. And I think it goes really well with this mint color. So she's still working on this, and I think she'll be done by tomorrow because she's pretty fast. And I feel like this combination of colors fit her really well, so I think it'll look really good on her. And then I want to talk about the books that I'm reading. So I just finished Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That book is about an actress, Evelyn Hugo, and how and why she married 7 times and about her 7 husbands. And it's about love, but different types of love, I guess. That's what I got out of that book, and how complex and how simple it could be at the same time. It's very gossipy, kind of, and I think I liked it more because I was listening to the audiobook. So that was really fun to listen to. And for physical books, I want to finish these two by end of this month, but I'm not sure because, well, I know I could finish this one. I'm like 1/3 of it, but even though I really like the needle workshop aspect of it, sometimes I can't really relate to the main character. She makes some decisions or choices that I personally wouldn't, but if she didn't make those choices, there wouldn't be a story, so I understand. So with that said, I'm still curious what will happen in the story, so and that way I'm really enjoying this book so far. And this is A Little Life, and I stopped reading it last month because it was getting a little too dark for me, but I really want to finish it still and see what happens or what exactly happened to this one guy. His name is Jude, but this is a really long book and with very tiny fonts. So I don't think I'll finish this month, but yeah, so those are the 2 books that I'm reading right now, and tonight I think I'm going to watch The Call again on Netflix. It was really good, so I want to watch it again with the plot in mind because it was very confusing the first time. Um, but it's kind of like Irmare, and then there's also a movie called Ditto. It's very similar to that. Or if you're in the States, I think you'll be more familiar with The Lake House with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. But I think the concept was originally from Irmare and Ditto. So yeah, so anyways, in The Call, things are happening in 2 timelines, just like in The Lake House. So there's 2 girls talking on the phone, but one girl is from 1999 in the past, and the other girl is in 2019 in present time. And they become friends, and that's all I'm gonna say. I think it's considered a psychological thriller, but yeah, the acting was really good, especially the girl in the past. She was so scary. But anyways, So I'm going to work on the border tonight on Sleeping Beauty and maybe some knitting. So I started the next cluster of roses here, and it really doesn't look like a lot of progress, but this took about an hour and a half, and also this border. So yeah, today I think I'm staying home again because I heard it's going to snow a lot, and I don't really want to go out in that weather. So I'm just going to stay in and work on this. And then I also worked on my Merry Christmas Santa, and I still have my needle here. So with this, I started going in order of the DMC list for this chart. So I think I'm about 1/3 of the DMCs finished. And then there's a lot of red in this one. So if I could finish all the red today, I think I'll be really happy with that progress. So with this one, I'm planning on getting this done by this week. And then next week on Monday, I want to start working on one of these angels. So I'm going to ask everyone which one out of these three to start on Monday. So leave a comment below and I'll work on the one with the most comments. So this is 2007 Christmas Angel. Her wings are crazy beautiful. That's my favorite part in this angel. And then this is Holiday Baking Angel. Really pretty. This one has a lot of components and I think this house is my favorite part in this design with all the colors and beads. Super pretty. This will be a fun project to FFO, I think. And then the last one is, well, I'm super excited about this one because I just started knitting. And this is the Knitting Angel. And there's a little lamb here. Really cute. And this reminds me of the Little Women. I think it's the dress with the poofy sleeves, I think. So yeah, these are the three options. So I'll start my next angel next Monday. So leave a comment below which one you want to see first and see me working on. And I'll start the one with the most comments. And until then, I'll work on finishing the Merry Christmas Santa. So here's my progress on Sleeping Beauty. So I stitched these roses here. So in the design, I'm about right here. So these 2 roses here. And then there's more roses near the corner. So I think I'll just try to get to the other end of the design because I think it'll stop right here, maybe. And I don't think I need to move this Q-snap for that. So yeah, I think I'll just continue with the roses on top and try to get to that end. And I get a lot of comments about 40 count fabrics and how it's hard to see the holes. And I agree, it's kind of hard to see the holes for me too. So to be honest, I'm not actually seeing the holes when I stitch on 40 counts. I kind of like drag my needle across the fabric and feel the threads on the fabric and just count those. And then stitch, if that makes sense. If I want to see the holes, I really have to squint, and I don't really like to do that. And I do this usually on the back of the fabric, but I just drag my needle across and count the threads of the fabric. And it's hard to do this while looking through my camera here, but yeah, if I have some stitches around it, it's much more easier to do that. So I'm not actually seeing the holes when I stitch on 40 count fabrics, but yeah, that method have been working really well for me. So yeah, I'm just going to continue with this project for my Mirabilia this month until I start my next one. I said I was going to start the Dreamer, but the fabric that I have is a little too small for that. So I'm thinking about starting a different mirror on the fabric that I have or get a new piece of fabric to start the Dreamer. So I'm still thinking about it, but until I decide, I'm just going to keep on working on Sleeping Beauty. And tonight I think I'm really going to start kitting this up. This is the Celtic Santa, and this is the last Mill Hill Santa that I have. And it has the same things in it, the floss, the beads, and the same brown paper. So I think I'll just have this ready and kit it up so I can start this right away when I want to. And I worked on my Merry Christmas Santa, and I finished his red suit. And stitching red on brown paper was really fun. I think the color contrast makes it really fun, I think. So yeah, I'm going to work on this tonight as well and try to finish this by end of this week or by this weekend so I can start my next angel on Monday. And for knitting, I'm not going to show you mine because it looks pretty much the same, but I have my mom's scarf here and she's almost done. She just needs to finish the edge and close it off. So I'm going to look up a video on how to do that. But yeah, this alpaca yarn is so soft and so pretty. Like the colors are really nice, but I don't think the true colors are showing on my phone right now. But I really like the variegated look, and I was trying to get her another skein of this, but it was out of stock. So we're just going to close it off here, and it'll be just a short muffler, I guess. But I really like this half-half look. I think it's really unique. So now that she's almost done with this, she's working on my black scarf for me. I think I'll start my socks tonight or tomorrow. So this is the yarn that I have, and I have another one in my cabinet, but I think I might have to study the chart first before starting it with this yarn and maybe practice some of the stitches on a different yarn before using this because it is a lot more complicated than the scarf, so I wanna practice a little bit before starting it. So I think that's everything for this video. Don't forget to comment below which angel so that I can start one of these next Monday. So the options are Knitting Angel and 2007 Spirit of Christmas Angel, and then the Holiday Baking Angel. And hopefully by my next video I'll have this finished. And I also made pancakes the other day, so I'll have the recipe in the description box as well. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and getting a lot of stitching done. So thank you so much for watching and spending time with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.